All right, begin.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great start to your Monday morning. Let's go ahead and talk about this information that I got over the weekend in regards to Diddy, Al.B.Sure, and Al.B.Sure's son in Quincy. All right, it's lit. All right, y'all, before we go any further, I would like to say that the information that I'm about to give to you all is going to be alleged. That's the way we're going to roll with it throughout this video. I have to protect the integrity of my platform until this person is actually ready to come on camera and actually talk about it. All right, so that's how we moving. All right, so there's been a lot of speculation of why Al.B.Sure and his son Quincy didn't have a great relationship when Quincy was growing up. And a lot of people thought that maybe Al.B.Sure abandoned Quincy due to the fact that KimPorter got with Diddy, but I've been told that that's not the case. Now, it's been said that Diddy is the main reason why there was friction between Al.B.Sure and his son Quincy's relationship. Now, it's been said that Diddy was very insecure when it came to Al.B.Sure, right? And that it got to a point where Diddy didn't want Kim to have a conversation with Al without him being present. Now, supposedly there was a situation where Kim confided in Al about a situation that she was going through with Diddy, and Al said something to Andre Harrell. Now, you know, Andre is the one that gave Diddy his start, and Al has worked with Andre on numerous occasions as well, and Andre ended up saying something to Diddy about it, and so Diddy confronted Kim, and it was a whole situation behind it. And ultimately, this led to Diddy adopting Quincy. Now, this was a tactic that was used by Diddy to actually minimize the communication between Al and Quincy, but it also crippled the relationship between Al and Kim. Now, we have to keep in mind that Quincy is a young man. He doesn't really know what's going on. All he knows is that Al is not around. He's not being a father to him like he should. And so that strengthened the relationship between Puffy and Quincy to the point where Quincy actually acknowledges Puffy as his father over his biological dad and Al.B.Sure. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this video clip and then I'll be back.
I wanted to ask Quincy because you asked him about advice and you kept referring to your dad. But is it Puffy that you're talking about advice or your dad, Al.B.Sure? Who gives you the advice in terms of music?
Puff.
Yeah. Okay. Are you close with your dad at all?
I am, nowadays, but not as much as I'm, as close with Puff.
With Puff, so he's been guiding you in your career. Okay, yeah. I just wasn't clear, and maybe anybody else wasn't clear. You kept saying your dad, and I just wasn't sure who was giving you advice.
Do you?
Look, man, I don't care if Diddy adopted you. Diddy is Diddy. I wouldn't be referring to that man as my dad. That's just my personal opinion, right? Because this is the thing. Al.B.Sure wasn't present in your life because he didn't want to be. It's because he couldn't be, because Diddy was putting pressure on him to stay away. He isolated you, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, so that you and your real father couldn't have the relationship that y'all should have had. Now, Diddy does have an $800 million net worth, and I think Al.B.Sure net worth is sitting at about $4 to $5 million. So people who are driven by money, that can be a determining factor of who you put your trust in, right? Of who you're going to back up as your real father. So I'm pretty sure that Quincy is like, listen, this man got some money. If something was to happen to Diddy, I know I'm going to be set straight. And it's sad to say, but some people think like that. All right, so another thing that was brought to my attention is the fact that Al.B.Sure felt that Diddy was stalking him, and that one of the people that used to work for Al.B.Sure confirmed that it was Diddy that was paying them to wear wires in Al.B.Sure's presence to record him saying anything about Diddy, because Diddy felt that KimPorter and Al were still keeping in contact with one another. And it also went as far as Diddy setting up surveillance to watch Al.B.Sure's every move when he came in and out of his home, to micromanage him and to monitor what's going on with Al. So Al felt that he was in danger, and he confided in a few friends in the music industry because he actually feared for his life. Now, apparently it got so bad that someone from Diddy's camp even rented a place where Al.B.Sure was living at just to watch him. Now, it's also been said that Kim had to warn Al.B.Sure one night not to attend a dinner that his staff tried to get him to go to, because apparently it was just a setup to get Al.B.Sure to himself, because he was going to be confronted by Diddy and members of Diddy's camp. Now, later on, when Quincy and Al started to repair their father and son relationship, I'm told that Diddy made them both sign NDAs stating that Quincy could not talk about anything that goes on in his house, and that Al.B.Sure is not to ask him any questions related to Diddy or Kim. Now, I've been told that recently Al.B.Sure has proceeded to take cars and take houses and things like that out of his name because he's fearing retaliation is coming, because he spoke out in regards to KimPorter a couple of months ago. You guys know that I did a video where Al.B.Sure was questioning the details surrounding of what really happened to Kim, but he was forced to take that post down that he posted on Instagram. And when he took it down, he said that his son talked to him, they had a conversation, and he felt that it was best that he took that post down. I've been told that Diddy told him that he had 24 hours to take that post down. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have at it in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Like I said before, this information is alleged, so take what you want from it. It is what it is until this person feels comfortable enough of coming on camera and talking about it. I'm going to keep that information and keep their identity, under wraps. But at the same time, just let me know what you think, all right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.